Welcome to Somerset Showcase. For a long time, Somerset has been known as Musictown. And today we're going to be talking to a couple of members from the Friends of Music. And the Friends of Music is a big part of the reason why Somerset became Musictown many years ago. And we're going to be talking about the 48th annual Somerset Musictown Festival that is coming up. So we have with us today Kim Ferreira, who's the president of the Friends of Music, and Donna Murphy, who's on the board of directors, and she's been involved with the Friends for a long time. Welcome to Somerset Showcase.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, can we start off with the schedule for the festival this year and the different activities?
Sure, absolutely. So first we start off with the ball, which is the 7th, which is next Thursday. This year it's at Whites of Westport. So doors open at 6. We're gonna have dinner at 6:30, and then show choir, bands, and strings will be performing. Then we have a concert on the 12th at the school, which is, I believe, strings. It's the non-after-school things, the in-school groups that will be performing at that. And then we have the parade on the 17th. That will be the end. The bigger event.
But it's a very big
Yes.
end. That's why we call it the Grand Day.
The Grand Day,
right.
you got it, yeah.
That's right.
Hey, can you tell me a little bit about the parade this year?
Yes, yeah, so we will be stepping off at 1 this year. I actually just met, we have a new liaison with the police department because Sergeant Costa, who is now Chief Costa, used to be our liaison at the police department, so we now have a new, I met with them yesterday to go over some plans for where we will have details and what we'll need. Grand Marshal is superhero Alex, who is a staple here in Somerset.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him. I've heard from his moms that he loves music, so I think it was a fantastic choice. I have about maybe 14 that have sent in papers that will be participating in the parade. So it should be a good, I think it's our year to build. We're hoping to build up to our 50th, so hoping for a very big
Yes.
50th, so, after last year.
Already starting to plan for that.
Oh, yeah, you gotta, I feel like that's like the big.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping
Big
for.
parade for the 50th.
Yeah, that'll be a special year when we
Yes.
have that this year.
Yep.
I mean, I know from talking to you guys over the years that it's actually a lot of work to organize this parade, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely is, yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
how many marching bands do you have this year?
So this year we don't have as many. This year, right now, we have the high school bands, obviously, high school bands, our middle school bands. Portsmouth right now is also in it. That is it for high school bands at the moment. We're waiting to hear back from a few more. There is another competition, a band competition that same day that some of the area bands are going to, so.
Okay. But we also have all kinds of other musical groups
Oh,
that are in there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can you tell me
Yes.
some
Yeah.
of those?
Yeah, so the show choir from the high school will be walking in it this year. It's the first year they're in it. We have the Colonial
Cool.
Navy bands that
Nice.
will be in it, and then we have the Army band that will be in it also. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I love watching the show choir. I
Yeah.
think that's my favorite group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch, yeah.
They are.
So,
yeah.
and have they been in the parade before?
They
'Cause I
have
don't think
not.
They have,
This
so
is the first
so
year.
that'll be nice for them
Yeah.
to be in the parade this
Yep.
year.
Yep. They're gonna have a PA system, hopefully sing some for the.
Great.
We'll see how that works as they're walking down the street. So, but I'm very happy that they decided to.
Or
be
dancing
this year.
down the street,
Dancing,
right?
singing,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm
Right.
very excited that they're in it this year.
Yeah. And you need sponsors too, because I know the parade also costs some money to do. Some of these groups get some money to
Oh, yeah.
be in the parade, so you get a lot of local support from businesses and
I'm gonna let Donna talk about
organizations.
that's Donna's baby. Donna's the one that does all that hard work. So
Yes, I've been going to our usual sponsors, and the town is usually wonderful as far as responding. And I'm still waiting to hear from some, but Bay Coast Bank has been great. We've got our usuals, the banks, Bank 5, Rockland Trust. So, it's good. It's good. They always step up to the plate and help us out.
Somerset Federal Credit Union too is
Yeah.
another, right? Yeah.
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 So it is a lot of work, and I feel bad sometimes going and asking, especially this time of year. I mean, even the banks, they were closed for a while because of COVID, and you feel bad, but this year we really want, and no one does a parade for nothing anymore. You know, when my mom and Ed Tavares started this years ago, they used to be able to get people that would come for free, you know, and that went down the tubes very quickly. And everybody charges. And we've even had to look at our list of people coming and say, okay, is it worth having this group for so much money when they only bring 3 or 4 people, you know? So Jen Lazaro and I and some other on the board looked at it and said, no, we really can't do this. We can't do this one, you know. And Kim's been great taking it over from there and just seeing, you know, we did have to limit it because it's really crazy, you know. Like I said, my mom and Ed Tavares used to walk the 4th of July parade in Bristol and get people from there. And, you know, now, like I said, it just isn't that way anymore. So.
And of course, your mother is a legend as far as the Somerset Musictown Festival goes. How's she doing? Huh?
She's doing okay. She's doing good. Yeah. You know.
I mean, she was one of the ones that was involved since the beginning. Can you tell me a little bit about how it started?
Okay. Well, we went to the Festival Estates in Florida, and that was a great experience for us because we were one of the northern bands, and a lot of the southern bands, those bands practice all year long practically, which we couldn't do. So for us, that experience of seeing all these bands was like, we were incredible. And so Dan Grace and Dr. Perry and my mom and some other people were in the stands, and Dan Grace was actually the one who said to Bob Perry, he said, hey, we should bring this to Somerset. Let's try bringing something like this to Somerset. And that's how it all started. So they did, and they got it going, and he was the director for a few years, and then when he couldn't do it anymore, my mom took over. But yeah, so that's how it all started, down at the Festival Estates in Florida.
It became the biggest event in town. I remember when I first came to town as a reporter, someone telling me, well, you have to be at the Musictown Festival because you're not going to believe how positive of an event it is. One of the things people always tell me they're amazed at as far as the festival goes is the kids really don't have a long time to prepare for this from the beginning of school. It's only like a month that they have to get ready for this. So how do you think they're able to do that so well?
Well, I think a lot of it, we give credit to our directors at the high school, you know, the band directors, the choral directors, because they really step up to the plate and help getting the kids together, you know, strings. They all work together and they do a fantastic job with the kids and to get them ready for their performances. And you're right, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. You know, they get, especially with some of the freshmen coming in who are new to everything, and but they do a great job. They really do.
Now, one of the things that's always amazed me about the students is they're not just in the marching band, they're in like several different groups, and they got to know the music for all the groups. So it takes a lot to be able to do that.
Yeah,
and they're starting these in August, so a lot of these groups are starting practicing in August before school actually starts.
But like I said, I give a lot of credit to the teachers at the high school who just work with them and get them going, and you know, so.
Yeah. Why do you think it's important to have music in the schools? Because a lot of people have talked about in the past, you know, when schools have to make cuts, a lot of times the first places they go to are the music and the arts, but we've kept it going here in Somerset.
Well,
why do you think that's important to have that?
I just think we've had the support over the years, and which has been wonderful, you know, from even the students themselves that have been through the program. You know, they want to see it continue, and so I think we've had student support, we've had faculty support, we've had administration support all through, which has been very helpful. And you know, all the articles you read, you know, I've been going through some stuff, and even going back to the 70s, how important music is in the lives of the kids. Not just, you know, not just for socialization academically, the whole thing, you know, it's very important. And some people don't realize that, or they don't want to realize it, I don't know which, but that involvement in music is just, does so much for the kids. And even if you look at some of our alumni, you know, what they've done with music,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
You know, Dr. Boulanger up at the Berklee College of
Right.
Music, he's been very well known for his computer music. And,
Right,
Um,
right, you know, so it's important, it is important, and it doesn't take much to go on the computer these days and check out articles to see how important music is to the development of students in the schools. So it's sad when they do go those places first to cut. It really is, it's sad.
and of course, one of the supports of the music in the schools has been the Friends of Music. Can you tell me what you guys do to support the music programs in all the schools in town?
Yeah, I mean, we're there, normally our big thing that we help out with Disney, there's no Disney this year, but we always reach out. We have very close contact now with Mr. Young, which is the new content coordinator. I'm always in contact with Dr. Brailsford. We always reach out to all the other music teachers if there's anything that they need. I know last year, was it last year or the year before, the middle school it was actually last year because it was during COVID, they needed something to help to be able to do music remotely with their students.
Yeah.
And we helped out with that. So
Mhm.
we're there, so if there's anything that's needed, you know, for the music, they can come to us and ask us for funds. And we try to support them in any way we can, which we do with donations, so
Yeah,
circle back around to why donations are so important, so.
right. And then even at the elementary schools, I know we pay, at the end of the year, they take the elementary students around to certain schools to perform, especially at Christmas time, at the different schools, and we pay for those buses, and, you know, so we try to help out right from K on to the high school,
Yes.
so.
And you have members who are parents of kids who are in the music program at the high school today, as well as parents who used to have kids in the school system, but they're
We
still
have people that
supporting.
used to
and-
be, so our treasurer doesn't have any children,
Right.
but he was a band kid, so,
Right.
you know, now he's, you know, paying
Yeah.
it forward.
But it shows how much it helped them, and they appreciated
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, so you currently have a,
My daughter is a senior at the high school, yes, yep. Yeah, she is not in anything this year. She's taking a year off, so
Oh.
it's tough to fit everything in when you want to do other things. So, but she does have theater tech this year, so she's still doing some music, but she's not in any of the extracurricular groups
Okay.
this year. Yep.
and your daughter is a music teacher.
That's right. Yeah.
In New Bedford, was it?
Yes, she's in New Bedford, so, you know, I see how immensely it helped her, and my son still uses his drums. I mean, he's gone a different route, he's into, you know, IT, but he still enjoys playing his drums and gets together with some kids, and they make music every so often, which is nice, so, yeah.
Well, it's one of those lifelong things that
Yep.
we start in high school or much earlier, and
Right,
we can carry on our whole life. Not everything you can do that with. Not every sport you can do that
Right,
with.
Correct, yeah.
right.
If somebody wants to join the Friends of Music, what do they do?
So on our website is a membership tab. It has a membership form there. It's $10. It's cheap money, so it's $10 for a individual and $15 for a family. And all they need to do is fill out the form. We have now that you can pay online. We have a thing called Give Butter that we use if people want to pay with a credit card, or they can mail a check to us at our PO box. Or they can come to a meeting. We have a
Right.
meeting. Our meeting is the first Tuesday of every month. I have
Right.
to think about that. We changed it because we were competing with school committee. We were always the second Tuesday, so we wanted to try to switch it so more people would be able to attend, rather than having to pick which meeting they wanted to go to. So.
How is your membership now? Do you need more members?
Yes, that is
Always
our,
need more
Always need
members.
more.
always need more members. That's what I want to really push this year. My daughter's a senior. Whether I'm here next year or not, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I think we always need new people and new
Absolutely.
ideas. You know.
You need a lot of volunteers for the festival.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, that was part of our talk yesterday when I talked to the police department. Where I will be putting something out on our social media. We do need a lot of volunteers this year to help with street closures and stuff like that, just standing at
Right.
things. So yeah, we need people to help carry our banners.
Yeah.
We always usually try to get some students to do that. So any students that want to come and join us, just let us know. Reach out to us on our Facebook page or by email. be happy. I will be putting something out too for volunteers. That's coming next
Yep.
too. I was trying to make sure, I wanted to wait for the Spirit of Somerset to, have their day and
Right.
not step on toes. So now that that's over, now we can full swing push into Musictown, because
Yeah.
we will be looking for volunteers for that too.
Yeah, there tends to be a lot of events this time of year.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons why Chief Costa told me he's moving the Public Safety Day to the spring, because he said we have so many events during the fall that he
Yeah,
thought it would
right.
be better if they,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
did that then.
Yeah.
So, yeah, are you taking any precautions because of the pandemic during the parade or any of the events? Or,
At this time, no. We're obviously following the CDC to see. I mean, every day. I
Yeah.
feel like it changes every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll definitely be, watching it, see what the guidelines are, as we get closer. And then if we need to, I mean, obviously people are welcome to wear masks. I mean, we're outside too, so at least we
yeah,
can
for the,
spread out.
Right.
for the parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 'cause
everything's outside for the parade.
Because a
so.
lot of the concerts nowadays at the venues, you have to show vaccination or a negative test
Yeah.
in order to get in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
okay, well, hopefully we have a good day for the,
I hope
for
so.
the parade.
Cross
The weather's
our
always
fingers.
a key, isn't it?
Yes, it
The
is.
last parade, the weather was beautiful. I think I
Yes.
was outside in a
Yep,
t-shirt.
it
It was
was.
fantastic. So we're gonna pray to the
So
weather gods. So
hopefully
have
it'll
a
be the
good
same.
one.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
Yeah.
people will be excited for it again, since we haven't had it in a
Yes.
few years. It's
Right.
one of those events we didn't have last year like so
Yes.
many other ones.
Right.
Unfortunately. Yeah, it was a tough decision, but something we felt we had to do because of COVID. So yeah.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a choice. It was
Yeah.
like, so,
We're happy it's back. So.
yes.
Okay.
And we're hoping, to keep building. Like this year, we'll get the parade going, and then hopefully next year we can try to get the field shows going again and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
little
plan.
little steps to get back.
To
So
get
that
built up.
I know
So-
for
so-
me, I'm really looking forward to the 50th. I hope to really get a lot of town support, like maybe get the schools involved and everything for the 50th. I'd really like to see that.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
town should be involved in that one. That's
Agreed.
That's a big one.
Yep.
Yes.
That's a big one.
So hopefully, that's my goal anyway.
Yeah. No. Definitely want it to be bigger than that year. So.
Oh, well, thanks for coming in and talking about the festival. And,
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We always enjoy it. It's, how dear it is to my heart. So besides the Friends of Music, it's like my thing that I just
yeah.
love dearly. I just see how important it is. Not just for the, for everything, for the community, for the schools, for the kids. I just think it's very important. So,
Well, come to the Somerset Musictown Festival this year. The parade is on October 17th. The concert night is on
12th.
October 12th at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School, and we will see you there.
So ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause for the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School Marching Band, led by Tina Rauch and others. Thank you for being here and enjoy.
The others that we're referring to is Mr. Ryan Lewis is our assistant band director. Mr. Sean Lewis, who is not here, is working on the person. And Ms. Autumn Bessa and Mr. Wood are our color guard instructors. Our leadership this year. Our drum majors are Ross Marino and Serena Silva. Our section leaders are Greta Moore and Jason Marie. And our percussion captain is Evan DeRocha. And president of this whole crew is Jonathan Olin. Would you all please rise so we can play the national anthem? Of our show that we're preparing for our football games in October and some of our festivals.
Where's Uncle Michael? Did you save one for me? I can sit back here.
before we finish with our school song, Mr. Young, I'd like to introduce our new supervisor of music, Mr. Young, and his beautiful family that's with us. And of course, as you can see, that I have a lot of help. Michael Barboza, a former student, who often comes back to help since he's not at school. And this would never happen without the most awesome set of band parents on the planet. So thank you, parents. I appreciate it so much. I am so blessed to have this group of kids to work with. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait.
Oh yes, put your hands together for the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raider Band.